If you follow the series regularly, you may not be surprised to know that I have not read league rules correctly. What may surprise you is that we are actually in the Asian Champions League this season. And our first game is today. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to episode 20 of our Pacific Rim Journeyman Challenge. I'm Anthony, aka Tuffy on the Tube. 2 games in today's episode. An away tie against Urawa Red Diamonds, our first Asian Champions League match, which we weren't surprised that we're actually in. And then a home game against SEOUL FC in the K1 League. So yeah, let's first discuss the introduction of the Asian Champions League. I was not expecting to be this competition when I first took over FC SEOUL. It looked as though we had been knocked out of the Champions League, obviously not reading the rules correctly, and when the Champions League started, it turns out that must have been from the previous season. So the way this kind of league works, obviously our domestic league is coming to a close. We have 4 games left before the league splits in 2, and then we kind of compete for the top 4 places, I think, for the next season's Champions League. But this season's Champions League has just started. Kind of got a bit of a surprise when I had to kind of name me kind of squad for the Champions League. So obviously when I looked, realised that obviously the fixtures are in place. As you can see, in our group we have FC SEOUL ourselves, Shanghai Shenhua, a team from China. China's top league. Urawa Red Diamonds, which we know from our time in the J1 League with FC Chiba. Have a look at them, they're top of their group. We're predicted to finish 5th. They were good when we were there. And obviously, as we can see, top in their group. Our old club, Chiba, down in 10th, obviously fall from grace since we left. And then completing the group is Vitel, which again looks like Vietnam, quite possibly. Yes, Vietnam. Hanoi, Vietnam. Quite fancy to get out this group in the form that we've been in. Don't think it's going to be easy by any means. Certainly Red Diamonds, we're a top team. We know how good they are. But we'll give it our best. We can see we're in a fine run of form. Speaking of which, if we have a look at our schedule, you can see since you were last with us, obviously we had 2 kind of good wins against Jeju United and Ulsan Hyundai. We continued that on. Great run of form. Home defeat against Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, who are now top of the league. But consider ourselves fairly unlucky. 21 shots, only a 3 on target. Didn't take our chances at all. Disappointed with that. But we continued on, picking up some really good wins. 4-1, 3-1, 4-2 respectively. They had about a 3-week break. Played Schalke just to kind of test myself, see what the team was like. The game, won 2-0. Fairly dominant as well, so it kind of gave us a little bit of hope that we were on the right track. Couple of 3-0 wins as well, following on from that. And then a disappointing away defeat to Busan I Park. I mean, talk about the definition of getting FM'd. They had 1 shot on target, took it. We had 10 and couldn't convert any. Missed a penalty as well, just to rub salt further into the wounds. But following that defeat, you can see there, carried on with some fantastic results, undefeated all the way through. Find ourselves in the final of the Cup as well, the FA Cup, the Hana Bank FA Cup. And then, like see, we've got ourselves really in contention in the league. If you have a little look at the league position there, you can see, got ourselves up to 3rd. Considering we were bottom or near bottom when we took over, fantastic run. Goal difference of 29. We're blitzing the league itself as well. Picking up lots of points. Find ourselves 3 points behind first place. Really pushing to kind of take this kind of league title as well. So perfectly set for a bit of silverware. Not expecting much in the kind of Champions League either. It's our first season in. I'm quite happy that we've got a chance to kind of compete this season, see what it's like, give us an idea of where I need to be, for seasons coming. Hopefully I can get out of the group and make a good account of ourselves as well. It's going to be tough. And like I say, I don't think I've got the squad for this season. I've had to let a few players go, which we'll discuss in a minute. Brought a couple in, but probably lacking that squad depth. So since you were last with us, there was still a bit of transfer business to do. Transfer window was shut. I did get rid of a couple of players you may be surprised by. First one, as you can see there, Jesse Lingard. Club came in for him, offered me about 100,000. I think the wages that he was on, his age. I did actually initially activate his 1-year extension. I thought he could be useful just as a backup. If I'd known I'd be in the Champions League, I may have kept him. But I thought his time would come to go. I had that replacement for him in kind of Ook, I think, a young player. So I think with the money they're offering, Just got rid of him. Yeah, so I thought it was the right time for him to leave. Cashing in while I could. Next one, Georgian Ho, a player that I didn't want to let go. Quality player, only 24 years old. But when a team's come in from Saudi Arabia, had his head turned. Even the players revolted and wanted him to leave as well, or wanted me to kind of make him happy. So got rid of him, cashed in on him. Not very much money, 1.3 million. His value now was around about 8, so a little bit disappointing. Quality player, but hands were tied really. Couldn't do much about that one. A few other kind of fringe players as well got rid of. Kind of created a few kind of bit of money in the bank. Another one as well, probably Arroyo. Good centre back. Again, didn't really want to get rid of him, but again, team from Saudi Arabia came in. Didn't necessarily turn his head that much, but the money they were offering, I thought I was cashing on him. Had Suzuki there as well as the other foreign player, so just seemed like the right time and got a bit of money for me to strengthen my team as well. Always needed kind of right backs and left backs as well, so Silva came available. 29 years old, but quality player. Good backup on the left-hand side. And apart from that, it's a few young players just bolster the squad up. SEOUL, not the best player you'll see, but playing about 3 or 4 positions. Versatile, both wings. chmaoions as well, again, another player, that defensive midfielder, to kind of bring a few players in. Again, sending back out on loan. Probably a look at him next season. Decent stats. Like I say, more just as cover. Certainly heading into next season. Again, if we get in the Champions League, probably need that bigger squad. And that's pretty much it, kind of players of note. Other than that, it's a few little kind of youth players and kind of, like say, buckling the squad up kind of players. Players that you see if they do well, I can develop, then I may be able to make a bit of money off them. Or they may go on to become first team, or certainly back up to the first team anyway. We've also had our youth intake come in for this season. Been promised decent attacking midfielder, decent wingers as well, possibly a half decent centre back, maybe a goalkeeper and a striker as well. Like say, not holding my breath, kind of football managers like, it kind of offers you a bit of hope, and then it turns out to be utter garbage when it finally comes in. But we'll see what kind of comes of this. Here we go then. Our first match against Red Diamonds in the Asian Champions League. Going to be a tough match. The kind of pundits have this down as a kind of evenly matched contest. I think from our point of view, looking at their injuries, they've got a few of their top players out. Kind of 25-year-old Huenta, 9.2 million. Mura, again, also a half decent player, I think, centre back. Kovic as well, 7.8 million player. He's out injured as well, so may get a bit lucky here in terms of it, the injuries that they have got. We have a pretty much full squad by the looks of it. Apart from Ook, I think he's out with a twisted ankle. Style of play, possession based, so yeah, hopefully we can kind of, with our pressing style, might can get the ball off them and hopefully cause a few mistakes at the back. But we're away. It's going to be tough. They are a good team. Let's see how we do. Team for the day then. Going to be Song in goal. Leon, wing back on the right. Although I may swap in for Gio. I think he's kind of back fit and healthy there now. Kim Do as well. We'll bring Suzuki in at centre back. Along with Kaká. Silva at left back. We'll swap in with Suk. Midfield, I'm probably fairly happy with. One's back as well from injury. And I think we'll drop Heon in there as well. Keep him there, I think. But we won't, he's injured. He's tired. Yeah, we'll keep him in midfield. Jin takes the inside forward and support on the right. Decent stats here. Picked up 7 goals, 5 assists. Seems to have kind of play a lot better, kind of in that inside forward position. Along with Lee, picked up a few goals himself. 9 appearances, 5 goals. Them two start on the wings. Pressing forward has to be Bin. Again, 24 appearances, 13 goals, 6 assists. And up front, Juro Sinimi. 24 appearances, 17 goals, 5 assists. I think we can afford it. We can have a few more substitutes in this one as well. So we'll probably bring Hoon, I think, in. Hui as well, I think, is already there. So it's had a few more. We've had a couple of injuries this season as well recently. So we're kind of a few players coming back. But being in good form, like I said. Quite confident in getting out of this group. I'm not confident in this match, to be honest with you, against a top team. But we'll see how we go there, see how we get on. I think we can beat anyone in our day. So it's excited to see how we get on with our first Champions League match in Asian football. So Red Diamonds, a little bit of a patchy form themselves. Drawn 1-2, drawn a loss. You can see we've been on an excellent run of form. 5 wins. Find ourselves, like you see, in a cup final. 3rd in the league. Speed that up a little bit. But yeah, I think put that training programs in place. Players are playing together. Really kind of paid off. So we kind of there throw in on there. There, right on the side there. When the ball back in midfield, Durasimi to Bin. Gives it to Jin. Can he find that cross into the box? Does. Headed by Durasimi. Referees don't that for offside, but it looks okay to me, I think. Again, happened fairly quickly. Quick ball in the box. Disallowed. Thought must have been one player playing on one side, surely. Yeah, fair enough. But it's encouraging. First chance. Shame we couldn't have kept that line, but we get the ball back in midfield. Suzuki brings it forward to Bin. He loses out. Min collects back to Suzuki. Back to Juan. Bin shoots and he scores. Again, he's checking for offside. I'm not really sure myself. I thought he might have come back on, but could be close again. This will be the second goal that's been declared offside. Yep, second one. Couldn't see much wrong with it. Oh, yeah, absolute mile off. Yeah, I think they might need to learn the offside trap, I think. Game positive start, though, but really should be 2 goals to the good. To win the ball back in midfield, back to Durasimi. Loses out back to Puerta. I'm not saying that name. Probably get banned from YouTube. Oh, ball won back excellently there. Up to Lee. Suk brings ball forward. Find that cross into the box. He does. Lee. Shoot. And that has to count, surely. Yeah. That was never in doubt, that. No VAR. No ref's decision to be made. Fantastic goal. Well deserved. Like I say, we should have been 3 goals up by now. The players could just kind of let it stay on side, but great finish. 1-0 up. Looking good for it as well. As well, throw in on the left. Suk to take, down to Juan. Back to Juan again. Lee again. Lash at that one a little bit. I think a pass would have been a better option there, I think. Oh, he drew to Bin. That's not good. God, we can play in that position. Hoon as well. Not too bad. Hasn't got great finishing. Young as well. He's got a bit of pace about him. We'll try Young maybe. But that's not too serious. Potential leg injury, but yeah, hopefully that's not too doesn't keep off for too long. But they've offered nothing Red Diamonds. Quite surprised, to be honest with you. I thought they had a bit more quality than that, but we haven't fully taken all of our chances, so they are still in the game. As they have a throw in on the right, Puerta. Back to sender. Ball in the box. Shoots and they score. I've been in the match all game and then they pop up with an equaliser like that. I think that's going to count. We've had 2 disallowed. I think that one's flat looked okay to me, that. Yeah. Fair shot on target for them. They punish us. That's what I say. You have to take your chances. They haven't been in the match all game. 43rd minute. And they pop up with that. With a sickener. Yeah, back on side where the pass was made. Yeah, disappointing to go into half time 1-1, but you see, if you don't take your chances, that's what happens. Muric with a goal kick. They seem to be kicking it long, setting up paying off from the back. Young, Geu brings the ball down the right hand side. Can he find that good cross or pass in the box? He does. Oh, but Durasami would have put that away all day. Yeah, this could be the kind of match we're losing. Yeah, it'd be typical. Corner to defend. Short one. Lunging tackle in the box is very brave. There we go, 2-1. Do seem to concede a lot of them. Shots from range. Yeah, knocked 2 shots, 2 goals. Kind of sum up all night that. Didn't come out quick enough. Let them play the ball at the edge of the box, and then, yeah, seen a lot of them. Jin has the ball deep in the our half, brings it forward with Souk. Powers on the left hand side. He hasn't done much this game. He needs to he find a good pass. He does. He finds Lee. He finds the cross. Shoots. 2-2. Back in the game. A game that we shouldn't really be being behind in, but credit to the team there. They got themselves back into it. Didn't let the heads drop too much. Great play by Souk down the left hand side. Great pass. I thought Lee was looking for the pass here, but slots it in the air right hand to the right of the keeper. Yeah, kind of our possession, our stats shouldn't really be even drawn in this match. Never mind, find ourselves behind. Try and drop a bit of encouragement, see if we can grab that his 3rd goal. Got a free kick. Looks like it's Durasimi standing over it. Don't know if he's going to shoot or look for maybe a pass. Shoots over the bar. Time to maybe make a bit of a change. I think we'll bring Silver on. He's not fully fit, but I think Kwan will replace Jin. Lee's looking tired as well. I don't know if I've got someone who can play on the left hand side. Hoon. Maybe worth giving Hoon a try there. He's right footed. Do as well. Maybe Kaka rest. We'll get some fresh legs on. 20 minutes left. See if we can get a 3rd goal. You see, I'm quite surprised with Red Diamonds. We've got no subs. Typical. Should have maybe have waited. That'll probably cost us there now, I think. But yeah, Red Diamonds have offered very little. 2 chances, 2 goals. We've had 8 on target, only scored 2 as well. Dominated possession. Both a draw. It's not too bad. Our first kind of Champions League group. Better than I thought. I expected, like I say, a bit more a tougher game against Red Diamonds. Disappointed we didn't win that, to be honest. Just hope the injuries to our 2 strikers aren't too bad. Thigh injury for Durasama and leg injury for Bin. Drop some praise there. Done well. Like I say, I'm disappointed not to come away with a win there, but you can see I've got to move on to the next one. I think that's given us confidence to think that we can definitely get out of this group. That's all that's important. Quite fancy us to beat them at home as well, based on that performance. That was away from home. Durasami's out for 5 weeks or 2 months. And Bin for 5 weeks. So our last match of the episode, home tie against SEOUL FC. Like I say, I think there's 4 games left of this league and it splits into 2, sitting on the middle. I think top half that we're in, I think just kind of push for the Asian Champions League spots. Second half, kind of relegation. Kind of worked ourselves away from that bottom half of the table. Absolute fantastic style and a really good run of form. Disappointed last match. We've now lost our 2 best strikers as well for at least a month. So I think this has highlighted a complete lack of depth probably weren't even ready for the Champions League at all. And obviously, unfortunately, lose both strikers. Kind of very unlucky. But we've got some young kind of talent there to come in and hopefully step up, grab a couple of goals. So pretty much same team as last time. Kwan comes in, Ook as well, although slightly not fully fit. Kind of just replace the two guys up top. And also Young leads the line of advance forward. And Park Jong-hoon takes a pressing forward role. Other than that, pretty much the same lineup as the Champions League. You can see we've got to bring in a few fresh legs, hopefully, but keep them on the bench. Like I say, these games are going to come thick and fast now, being in the Champions League. Wasn't expecting it. So we're going to play these couple of games until the end of the season. Like I say, 3 more to the league splits after this. So hopefully we may get a bit of respite, get the league games out the way. Got a cup final as well to play in. I think our strikers may miss that as well. So I like to see our kind of chance of silverware is kind of deteriorating rapidly, but keep pushing on. I think the main aim in this one is kind of cement a top 4 finish, get to the Champions League for next season, and hopefully have a good pre-season, build up the squad, hopefully get a decent youth intake as well. So let's jump right into it then. Home tie against SEOUL FC. See, 3 points behind the leaders. A win today at home. Like I say, although it's going to be tough without our, like I say, our leading strikers. We should have enough kind of about us, hopefully, to pick up a win. Got through like 3 home games coming up, I think. So I'd say it's important. Pick up them points, keep the pressure on. Really disappointed kind of not to pick up a win in the Asian Champions League as well. So yeah, really happy with the kind of the squad I've got here. Like I say, I just need a few more around it, a bit more quality as always. See, we're always at a threadbare squad anyway. I had just about enough, I think, to get us through the league. But yeah, it's certainly going to show. Like I say, complete surprise being in the Champions League. Wasn't expecting it at all. Didn't have the squad for it. Wasn't even planning for it. But yeah, like I say, Sook with the corner. Comes in. Cleared. Young picks up on the edge of the box. Is he fouled? Referee points straight at the spot. Don't think there's even a VAR decision for that, so it was pretty clear. Good chance for us to take the lead, or it is getting reviewed. Penalty awarded. I'm not sure he'll be taking this now with the absence of Bin. Heon steps up. I think he's got a good record from penalties so far. That's probably cursed him, jinxed him. Oof, giving it a gut rip, but he puts it away. 1-0. I think this is the way it may be for the rest of the season. Picking up kind of wins like this. Make sure we win our home games. Maybe just focus on not losing our away games. I'm not confident in our scoring ability for the next month. Certainly with the absence of both of our strikers. Kind of one getting injured I could probably handle. Could probably rely on the other. Plus Lee and kind of Jin kind of on the wings, kind of chipped in as well. We saw 2 goals from Lee last match. But we're on the attack game for 1. The box drives forward. There's out to Sook. The penalty? No. Yes. The referee's kind of reaching, asking VAR. Another review. No penalty. Didn't get lucky the second time. Dominating the game again, but once again, are we taking our chances enough? Kind of offered nothing against SEOUL, but we saw against Red Diamonds. Well taken corner. A lapse of judgment on our part from the back end of the match. The ball somehow finds itself forward to Danilo. Dispossessed. Hyun picks up the loose ball there to Ook. Back to Hoon. Poor pass. He has got a slight knock, Hoon. Not 100% fit. Kaka recovers well. Out to Hwan. Again loses the ball. I mean, no shot from his players yet. The time there was a man on, but yeah, it could be a chance for SEOUL. Hyun hands off the crossbar. Yep, no challenge coming in, nothing, no. Great save by Song. Yeah, looking a bit flat at the back there, a little bit kind of giving them too much of the ball, not closing them down. And kind of give them a little bit of confidence there on the ball. Defending that corner well. But going to half time, 1-0 to the good. Like I said, this may be the case. We've got a battle for every point, I think. You see, it's not easy missing your strikers. We did play a tough match during the week as well in the Asian Champions League. So I can, like I said, we've got a standover free kick with Souk. Comes in, saved by Moo. Yeah, like I say, tough midweek games. This is going to be the kind of the norm now, I think, for certainly while we're in the group stage until this league finishes. But like I say, 3 games after this, 3 games to just try and fight for those points, keep ourselves in the top 4. That's all I'm bothered about. Until the league splits for the last 5 games, maybe. Come on. Shoot or goal. 9th goal of the season for Kwan. Not a natural kind of winger at all. Certainly should be playing on the other side. Obviously inside forward here, but I think there's a shooting and finishing of 3. Yet he somehow scored 9 goals this season, including a hat-trick in 1 game. Great finish. And off the post. 2-0 up. So got to fancy ourselves to go and win this game from here. They haven't offered a great deal, apart from a little spell in the first half, so on. But you see our players getting fatigued. Kwan again. 10th goal of the season. 3-0. He is about 6'4" as well, so he's certainly a lot better at heading than he is at shooting with his feet. But real surprise package. Kind of put him in, not expecting much from him. I think he has good kind of passing, and obviously he's a tall lad. Certainly picked up a few goals. Corner comes in from Souk on the left. Kaka doesn't even jump for it. Young. Can he find a pass? No, he can't. Back out to Young though. Cuts back inside. Back to Juan. Giyu's looking a bit tired there as well. Souk on the left comes in. Young. 4-0. May I go to a decision? No. 4-0. Great player. Nice to see him get a goal as well. Young leading the line there, the advanced forward position. Getting his starting because he's obviously due to injuries, and he certainly took that. Great finish. Exactly where I want him to be. Inside that 6-yard box. I think that probably kills the game. See if I can make a few substitutions. I don't think I've got many players fit, or Do can come in for Suzuki, give him a rest. Giyu, put Wu in there, although he's not a natural right back. Again, I'm missing kind of a decent wing back as well. Silver can replace Souk, I think. And obviously learn from past mistakes. I'll leave it at that, although yeah, he's shattered as well. But we're lacking in defensive midfielders due to suspensions. But I think we'll see this game out, I think, quite comfortably. 4-0. Got to be careful, like players are going to be shattered, but we'll have a throw in on the right. Maybe time for one last highlight. Wu to Kwan. Looking for a hat-trick again. Cuts inside, he's getting selfish. Oh, he's going to get a lucky deflection there and get his hat-trick. We have a corner. 89th minute. 3 minutes on the clock as well, of injury time. Cross comes in, corner comes in, headed over. Kwan there at the back post, looking for his hat-trick. But yeah, dominant display, 21 shots, 10 on target, dominated possession, 3.61 XG. You can see, apart from that little spell in the first half, you can see there they had offered nothing. So, again, comfortable win. Again, missing two of our best, well, our only 2 strikers really of great quality. But that's 2 wins from 2 in this episode. Really happy with that. Sorry, a draw and a win. Really good draw though. Happy with the kind of start we've made in the Champions League against I thought a really tough Diamonds team. And we've continued our fantastic run of form in the league. 151 points, still 3 behind Jeonbuk Hyundai. but 3 games left to play, so 9 points up for grabs in the kind of before the league splits. As long as we get that pressure on, I'll be happy. I think we'll probably come back a little bit earlier as well. So let's have a look at the schedule. I'm not sure how the league splits. I'll have to have a little look, but we've got a couple of Champions League games to play. So our player probably maybe finish this kind of side of the league off camera. Maybe come back for our last match of the Champions League group. Sorry, our last kind of the first round maybe against Vittel. And then like I say, we'll probably come back a little bit more regularly as well. See the season out, see how we get on the Champions League. I don't even want to end the season here. We may even come back for the final second leg, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Vittel in the Champions League, and then we'll do maybe the second leg of the FA Cup. See if we can pick up our first bit of silverware. But that's all from me for this episode. So once again, thanks for watching. Enjoy the content, please drop a like, subscribe if you could. That would be fantastic. Really does help the channel. I'm doing tactics as well during the week as and when I can. I'm going away for a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to get a bit of content out before I go. So I've been up as much for the next 2 weeks until I come home. But that's it from me now. Bye for now.